Alright, welcome back to another episode of Wax Nostalgic. Today we are going to be looking at 1988 Score. This is the inaugural year of Score. And so recently I just saw a video by the Sports Card Collector, and it was about the history of this set and kind of about the importance of it and how it kind of changed the way cards were going to start looking and be designed in the 90s. And I found that super interesting because for me, I had always associated that with 89 Upper Deck as this big jump in quality and that the other companies started trying to keep up with. And it was. But a lot of the things started here in Score in this 88 set. So you have a higher quality card stock, a brighter card stock, higher quality pictures. You have full color pictures front and back. So these were all things that nobody else did at the time, and this set was the first to really do it. Score, before this, their parent company, I believe, did the sports flick cards and did primarily just lenticular cards. And so this was their first step into the traditional kind of sports card. And I always had, quite a few of these growing up, and I was always unsure of whether or not I liked them or didn't like them. The pictures were nice. They were colorful. Wasn't sure if I liked that or not, but now I have a lot more respect for this set. So let's go on and get into it and see what we get. So we got Tom Hankey, Bob Boone, Dan Plesac, and he explains, the sport card professor, in his video, and I had never really noticed this. I mean, I could tell that you have different color borders, so you have purple, blue, red, but these were done per set number. So on Dan Plesac here, he is 77 of 660, so I think it was something like the first 100-ish cards were purple, and when they were all in a stack together, you could kind of delineate where a section was, and it just kind of created some visual appeal. So yeah, so we got our front and back, we have the full color picture, we have a lot of information. The printing was a little better, so they could fit a lot more on, maybe a little crowded, but still pretty cool. And just as a side note, I don't know why, but as a kid, I always thought there was some significance to the number of stars, even though there's the same number of stars on all the cards. But I could swear up and down that some cards had 4 stars, some cards had 2, and somehow that made them special. Totally not true, but things my idiot kid brain would think up. Ruben Sierra, Kurt Wilkerson, Larry Anderson. Here is they continue to do with their kind of sport flick lenticular heritage and add these little trivia cards in each one. Jerry Brown, Terry Poole, Mickey Hatcher, Shane Raleigh, King Griffey Sr., Dion James, Gary Roenick, Jeff Dedman. All right, Reggie Jackson. A salute to Reggie Jackson. I think this was the insert set that they did, maybe? Could be wrong. Super shortstops, Fernandez, Ripken Jr., and Trammell. All right, this pack's coming alive at the end. And Rob Murphy. So, again, definitely think Mr. October takes the pack, and I do think that that is enough to bump Eckersley. Oh no, watch out, Reggie. Oh no, he bumped the camera. All right. So I will put a link in the description to that Sport Card Professor video. I highly recommend you go and check it out. It's very fascinating. So thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.